Hey everyone, Roger here. So yesterday was my youngest son's birthday, and usually when his birthday comes, it's a little bit more special for me. And the reason why is because during the time when I was going through my anxiety and depression, because since he was the youngest, I thought about him a lot. I thought about him because I was trying to imagine, try to picture, what his thoughts were about him seeing me as a father during that time when I was yelling and screaming and crying all day, and it hurt me. I used to drop him off at the school every single morning, and then because I was going through so much, I couldn't leave my house. I wasn't able to do that anymore, and that really hurt me. It really made me sad that I wasn't able to do that because that was one of the things that brought me joy and happiness. And because of my anxiety and depression, it was taken away from me, and I wasn't able to take him to school anymore, give him a hug and see him off for the day. And so, for someone that young, my other kids are a little bit older, but at that time, he was 5 years old. So yesterday he did turn 12, so it's been 7 years already. But it made me realize, it made me think about, for any parent that is out there that is going through anxiety or depression, that is, waking up every single day and looking around at your family and especially your young ones and telling yourself that, I'm useless, or, and you feel really sad because you don't have the ability to, spend time with them and be the person you want to be with them, to love and care for them, and make them smile and make them happy. And that's what I was going through, at that time. I wasn't able to make my kids happy at the time. They just, didn't want to. I know they wanted to spend time with me, but it was hard for them to because, during that time when I was at that state, it's hard to be with someone in that kind of position, right? Because I can't imagine, like when you're really young and small, you don't know what to say to your parent because they're not used to it. They've never seen you in that situation before, right? So if you're going through this right now, if you're going through an anxiety or depression, or even if you hit rock bottom and you see your kids suffering, I would say they are suffering deep inside, but they don't want to show it. That if you look at me and my story, and because I was in that position too, that you can turn things around, that you can look at your kids right now and say to yourself that, what, hey, I can change my life. I can get that happiness and joy again. I can make them smile again, because, at the end of the day, it's your choice, right? You get to make that decision whether you want to be happy or not. And I know it's hard, going through all those thoughts, those negative thoughts, and thinking that, there's nothing left for you. You don't see anything in the future for you that's going to be bright because of the situation that you're in, and that it's dark. But just look at them and I did that. I looked at them every single day, and that's when I made that choice, that decision to say, hey, Roger, you know what? You have a beautiful family out there. You got to do whatever you can to make them happy again. But in order for you to do that, in order for you to get them to smile and be happy again, you have to make the decision to be happy yourself. You have to take care of yourself. You have to start loving yourself. You have to start working on yourself from the inside first. Work on your mind, then work on your body, work on everything that involves you. Because without you doing that to yourself, you're not going to be able to get to that level where you can start to enjoy life again, right? And so, that's what I did, because I couldn't stand it anymore. I couldn't stand seeing them every single day with their head down, walking past me like I didn't exist. And I wanted to change all that. I wanted to become the family that I was prior to my accident, prior to my anxiety and depression. And I didn't want them to feel like they're going to have to live the rest of their life with their father being sad. I want them to have a happy life too, right? So if you're happy, you're going to affect the people around you. And so, so these are some of the things that you really have to think about, and you really have to try to push yourself to get yourself to to that level where you can start to motivate yourself, to start inspiring yourself, you know, because sometimes it's hard when you're in that situation, when you've closed everything off and you're not allowing the anything positive to enter into your mind, you know. So it all starts with that, you know. It all starts with the information that you're going to put into your mind, so that you can use that to, you know, start a new engine, you know, in your mind, to get you going, so that you can, you know, get to that level where you want to change your life, you know, because your life can change. You know, it's all about the decisions and choices that you're going to make, you know. And today you can start it. Today you can start thinking about it. Tomorrow you can take the little step, the next step, and then, you know, it's a machine, kind of, right? It's a momentum thing. So it's like starting a lawnmower, right? Sometimes you just gotta, you know, pull it a couple of times until you get that motor running, and that's exactly what you have to do with your mind, you know, because right now your mind is not doing anything right now except thinking negative thoughts. So what you have to do is you have to basically, you know, juice it up, and then you could start getting your life going again, and that sadness is slowly going to turn into to a positive energy, and that positive energy is going to turn into happiness and joy. So that's something that I wanted to talk about today, because, you know, I had a great time yesterday with my son, and he was so happy. And those are the moments that I wanted to see, especially during those times when I was really sad. I was like, am I ever going to see him smile and laugh again on his birthdays? You know, and that's why yesterday was so special for me, and I spent as much time as I could yesterday. That's why I was kind of busy. I wasn't able to do as much on my page as I wanted to, but and yeah, so if you're going through that right now, if you're going through anxiety and depression, and you feel that you're kind of hopeless with your kids, don't think like that anymore. You know, think about your future. Think what you can do. Think about how you can change your life and how you can get it back to where it was before, or even better. And your kids will start to smile again. You're going to start smiling again, and your life is just going to be super amazing once you make that decision to change your life. So I hope this video helps. It's beautiful outside. I hope it's beautiful there for you too. And I will catch you later. Take care. I love you guys so much. Bye-bye.